Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. As you guys are tuning in, share with us where you're visiting from. Let me know what you've got going on in your neck of the woods. At my home studio, it goes live a lot sooner than an office. So welcome, my friends. You are at my home. You are here in my craft room, like we would be sitting on my couch talking and just hanging out. And I'm super, super excited to have you here. My name is Tanner Bell, the founder here at makersgonnalearn.com. And wow, I mean, can we just say how amazing boot camp was? Boot camp, every boot camp, I get more and more excited for everything that we're doing, and it was just so much fun. So I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you that showed up, that was able to participate in boot camp. I do have a giveaway winner because what I did on Thursday's show, I was like, everyone's busy, but we need to still prioritize our time together at boot camp to try and test the abilities of a project. And this, my friend, is something, today we're going to talk about 5 tips to sell professional crafts. But what I want to encourage you is when you see your customer needs you to step in, you need to step in, right? So for me, what I felt on Thursday was that I wanted to make sure people knew that the result and the goal of us showing up for 5 days in a row, making some of the most phenomenal crafts possible, wasn't just to show you how to make some great crafts, which I love, and I hope you were able to receive what we gave, but the goal is for you to recreate the project, right? I'm in the business of teaching you how to use your Cricut machine. So I said, what can I do to encourage people to create a result for themselves, right? My goal is for you to create a result for yourself. So I said, let's give away a $100 gift card because there wasn't enough giveaways to give something else away, right? That's what we did. That was the excitement. So for one person, they are taking home a $100 Amazon gift card, and that is for them just going above and beyond and creating amazing. All they had to do was make one project. So anyone that made a project and shared it in our member-only Facebook group, we picked someone at random this morning, and I'm so excited to announce it is Miss Tara Omoru. So Tara, congratulations, you have won the $100 Amazon gift card. So again, my friends, as your customer needs you, I want you to step in and do that. I want to give you permission to go above and beyond for your customer, because I believe once we set out and put this call in place, that our customer was even more excited and even more driven to create a result for themselves, which is super, super cool. So good morning, Cindy. Congratulations, Tara, again. You always help us. Aw, hey, Carol. Now, y'all, we have Sadie in the comments. She is giving a shout out to Miss Kay Haller. Happy birthday. Happy Monday, my friends. I thought so we went from boot camp ending on Friday to having some guests come into town. I had the craziest thing happen to me Friday night. If y'all want to hear a story time, stay till the end. I can answer that. So that's super fun. And I'll tell you about it. It was crazy. And then all weekend, we had an amazing weekend with some of our closest friends, which always warms my heart. So today's Monday. I'm so excited. I have a to-do list. Can we just have real talk since it's Monday? I have a to-do list that is very long, and I keep finding more to do. Have you ever had a to-do list like that? It's getting very long. So what I'm super excited about is that our team has worked so hard to launch the new Make section of Design, Make, Sell. And on Wednesday, I will get to be with Alicia. She'll be here tomorrow sharing more about her heart and passion for the Make section of Design, Make, Sell. It's available right now, my friend. It's super exciting. If you are a Design, Make, Sell customer, that is just dropped and it is already in your program. So whether you joined in 2020 when we launched the program or you joined yesterday, you are able to get Design, Make, Sell right now. And if you already bought it, you now have the Make section. So what we're going to do, I put together 5 tips to sell professional crafts easily. And I added the easily part because a lot of us have thoughts and feelings around being able to sell our crafts, and that it should be hard and it should be overwhelming and it should, it shouldn't come easy. I want to talk about what it would be like today if it was easy, right? How to make it easy for you or easier to get the result you want. So I'm super excited about that. Throughout the entire new make section, my heart and vision that I took this right here and gave it to Alicia to run with it, because I truly believe that Alicia was the right one to make these trainings. This morning I spent time watching these trainings again just so they were fresh on my mind, and to see her passion, to see her heart, and to see that she taught from a different angle than what I would teach from was actually really inspiring. And I think you as a creative as well will get inspired, because y'all, I got inspired. So I know that you all at home will get inspired. So if you're in Design, Make, Sell, take time this week to review those trainings. This is the new make section. So the goal and the heart that I was saying I gave her was that a lot of people do not join Design, Make, Sell because they feel like they cannot sell professional crafts. So I said, Alicia, you are selling your crafts very professionally today, and we need to help steward our community to sell and make professional crafts. And she again has went above and beyond in this brand new section. So there's 7 trainings. I held up 6. 7 trainings inside Design, Make, Sell's make section. This is a section that will grow and adapt as needed. So each video has a work page or 4 pages or multiple pages that you can download. What I love about this is she has given scripts. She has given details. She has given so much more than just 7 videos. She has went so hard. She has went above and beyond for all of you. And I'm excited because at the end of today's video, I'll share with you how you can get Design, Make, Sell if you need it. It is on sale today. We will send you 2 of our workbooks if you join today, which is super exciting. We have some of these. So this is part of our early Black Friday sale. This is the lowest price of the program to get printed and shipped workbooks. Use the coupon code DMS for 50 off. But what I'm super excited about is to talk through these 5 tips, because what you're going to notice that in all of these tips is really changing our thoughts and feelings around our business and around selling our crafts. And I truly believe that if you are not selling your crafts or you're not getting the result you want, you have a feeling about that is holding you back. So what I love about this new make section is Alicia is walking hand by hand with you to validate your crafts, to call out the different areas of the craft that you may want to bring up before you start selling. So now what I'm so excited about is that even if you are someone that says, I think of myself more of a beginner or a little bit above beginner, and I still don't feel like my crafts are ready to sell, you are now a perfect candidate for Design, Make, Sell. And the order of operation I would go through, if you have already taken the program, if you're joining today to get those workbooks, anything like that, I would take the make section. You're going to complete that within 2 weeks, all right? And in 2 weeks, you're going to start with me on the selling section. Because once you can go through all of the training of make, you are going to be able to confidently sell. And that's when I get to work with you. That's when we get to perfect your pricing. That's when we get to put yourself out there, and that's the order. And then why Design is here, Design will help you once you are happy with where your sales are. This will help you do more design work. This teaches Illustrator. We've brought in Mary Catherine, who is our beautiful, amazing designer. This program is just so good, and it's chock full of stuff. There's no renewing ongoing fee, and it is so good. Francis says, I've watched 3 of Alicia's videos today. They are amazingly helpful. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Yes, so good. Is Design XL similar to Illustrator or Photoshop? I've never heard of Design XL, so I cannot answer. But yay, welcome! Michelle says, loved boot camp and my new subscription. If you are brand new to Makers Gonna Learn, welcome, welcome, welcome. We have our insane Black Friday deal going on, and we have Miss Sadie in the comments today, so she will give you that link. So we're super excited today, my friends. But are you all excited to dive in to these 5 tips? If you are, go ahead in the comments, drop me a number 1 so that it lets me know that you are ready for the first tip. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through these tips. My favorite way to explain my live training is the more that you show up, the more you comment, the more I will go off script and give you more value. And what I also want to let you know is that today's video is planned on 3 sticky notes. And I want to say that in a big deal. If you get one piece of value out of what we're about to go over and you're considering Design XL, imagine what it would be like when you unlock almost 100 training videos, our 2 workbooks that are going to be mailed to you from our team, and so much more. Thanks guys for showing up in the comments with number 1. All right, number 1 is the biggest thing that helped me start selling my crafts and knowing my worth. So when you get started, I want to talk to you all about confidence. Confidence, confidence, confidence. If I could be a coach for one thing, I would argue it could be a confidence coach. So what confidence really is and why it's so important is because if you do it wrong, you are going to feel like you are impersonating someone, or you are not being truthful, or you are not, feeling any negative thought. Confidence is not you necessarily faking it. Confidence is not you not knowing what you can do and you were just shooting for anything, right? Confidence is right here, very simple. Confidence is knowing you can figure it out. That's it. Confidence is knowing you can figure it out. So a lot of people, when I talk about confidence, their thought about confidence is, oh my gosh, I would be lying, or oh my gosh, I would be cheating someone. No, that's not what we're asking for. Today, I want to encourage you to believe you can, because you're halfway there. So my favorite thought and my favorite, saying is believe you can and you're halfway there. Okay? Believe you can and you're halfway there. That's how you're going to sell professional crafts easily, because you're going to believe that you can. Having confidence is knowing that you can handle it, knowing that you can steward it well. And you can take this and apply it to selling crafts. You can take this and apply it to getting a new job. You can take this and apply it to growing a family, right? Whatever you want to do, you have to know that you can do it. And that's by getting confidence. And confidence is not saying you have done it already. Confidence is not saying that you think you can do it. Confidence is knowing that you can figure it out. And how you do that is you start understanding the belief. So you believe that you can do it, and that will show that you're already halfway there in your head. Because once you believe that you can do this, we can start thinking through, okay, I get a big order, how am I going to do it? I need to call my neighbor. My neighbor or my friend is going to help me do this order on a Friday night. I'm going to get them pizza. It's going to be great. I don't know exactly how to perfect the craft. What can I do about it? Okay, Tanner's got this training. Check, right? Like 1, 2, and 3. You are going to harness your confidence and believe in yourself because you know that you can figure it out and that you're willing to receive the money or the weight of the responsibility, and it's worth it to you. That's all the confidence really is today, is believing you can and knowing that that's half the battle, right? And that's, I think, a big piece for a lot of us that are struggling today, is that you lack the confidence because you feel like you are going to let someone down, right? Like when you truly have the confidence, you know that You may have not done it yet, but you know you can figure it out to do so. That's a big reason why in Design Make Sell we have added mock-ups. So mock-ups is something new coming to Design Make Sell, and this is here to help keep your costs low and profit high. But a lot of us are scared to use mock-ups in our business because they're like, oh, it's not the exact one, or it's not perfect yet, right? Like mock-ups is simply showing a design on an item. That's all it is. So when you start marketing that, and you can let people know this is a mock-up, not an original, right? There's no lying or cheating here needed, but that will allow you to save money and give a visual of what you can provide. So I really want you all to understand your confidence is what you need to allow you to easily sell your professional level crafts. And in the new make section, what I love to know about confidence is Alicia is going to work with you to make sure your crafts are professional. Because as she's a maker, she can call out the thoughts and feelings you have around your own crafts. So she's going to give you action steps to fix the craft so that if you're not confident in it, you can get confidence. Isn't that beautiful? A lot of times we know the reasons why our stuff is not selling because we already know that it's not professional enough. We already know that we're not going above and beyond, which I want to talk to you all about. Yay, oh my gosh, but feel more ready than ever to do it. Yay, Tina, yes. Guys, if you have purchased Design Make Sell in the past, you already have everything needed. This is completely free, and that's a beautiful part. If you are considering Design Make Sell today, here's the deal. You need to get in there and grab the make section and everything in here for the lowest price of the year. I'm going to send you the workbooks. You're going to get all of this good stuff. Use the coupon code DMS, and it is super fun. One thing I want to tell you all about confidence and believing in yourself before you've done it is every pivotal moment in my life, every pivotal moment in my career had to start with me believing that I could do it. For example, I have been at the same kind of like mindset over the past year. So I want to level up my mindset. And to do that, I have to first believe and realize where I'm going. And I have to believe that I can get there. Not that I will easily get there, but that it's a possibility. And if you're struggling with confidence, one last thing I want to say towards it is I want you to consider trying on a new thought. It's a neat concept I just recently learned. And it's trying on the thought of what if I was confident, right? How would I look, what would I look like, what would I feel like, and what would I do with my projects? Those are 3 questions you can ask yourself to get yourself into a state of confidence, because it could be 2 shifts to be confident. And I want to reference you all to Friday's video. So Friday's live stream, at the end of it, we got a question: if I was selling this, what would I do at the back? There's hot glue. And I came up with an idea of cutting a shape just like it and gluing it on the back with it being felt. The difference between the one with no backer and the one with a backer could be the confidence of you being proud of the product to go out and sell. Does that make sense? That simple addition, the additional mile over delivering for your future customer could have been the difference of you being proud of it or you not being proud of it. A lot of my customers that I get to coach with and work with inside Design Make Sell, they are not selling their projects well because they're not proud of them and they don't have the confidence in them. So if that is you today, consider joining Design Make Sell, because we can help you with this new make section. Awesome, yes, all right. Let's talk about project or tip number 2. So tip number 2, this leads us right in really well, actually a little bit ahead. Complete the project all the way through. And again, looking at Friday's project, it was a beautiful ornament. We did such great design work. We taught you all it. We made the project, we made the box, But for me, if I was to go confidently sell that, I needed to complete the project all the way through by adding that felt backer. So consider going above and beyond to complete the project so that yet again, you feel all the way convinced, like you've proved to yourself that this is worth selling, that someone would pay you for, right? That's what it's all about. So make sure that every project you do is that you are going to be able to complete it all the way through. That's as simple as that. That one pitch, that one switch, that one swap, you are going to be able to sell more. Because here's the thing, you've made sure it's professional and now you're confident in it and you believe in it. How would you show up if you believe in it, you're confident in it, and you went above and beyond? You put your money where your mouth is with a really excellent quality product. Do you see what I'm saying here? These are the shifts that you're going to make. You're not just making a t-shirt willy-nilly, you're measuring the t-shirt, you're positioning it well. You're proud of this, because when you're proud and when you're confident that someone will love it, then you show up different. You talk about it differently. If you've ever heard me talk about any of my programs, any of my products, without a shadow of a doubt, I believe you can have a transformation. You could have a transformation in Design Make Sell. How do I know it? I've taught 3,000 students. I have the testimonials. I have the proof. It's in the pudding. In our membership, we've had thousands upon thousands of people join the program. Have they got results? Yes, they've got results. So when you see me talk from a place of confidence, you're like, well, where did this guy get it? It's not that I just, willy-nilly did it, right? It's that I tested, I prove it, and then I scaled it. I let more people in. I let more people experience it. Time and time again, once you see someone can enjoy your product, you'll be more enticed to let more people experience it, and more people, and you're going to have a quality product. In both of my programs, anytime I'm not proud of something, I add things or I switch things because I want to be proud of what I do. So for adding this make section, adding the make section is a great example. My customers needed to perfect their crafts. When we developed the program, we thought that people already were professional and were really confident with their crafts. That is not the case. A lot of you need help refining and thinking through what it's like to go from crafting as a hobby to crafting as a profession. It's not hard. It's not hard. Don't think of this as like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard. No, we keep everything very, very simple and it gets results. So that's what we love. So we add it, and I want you to be able to go above and beyond for your customer as well. Because when you show up and go above and beyond, even if no one says it, they recognize it. They recognize it. So that is tip number 2. So tip number 1 is confidence. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Amazing. Tip number 2 is complete the project all the way through. Don't leave anything that you wouldn't be proud of. Don't leave any part unfinished. The back is just as important as the front. Amen. Are y'all with me? I love it, love it, love it. Patty says, and you've learned it young. Patty, I have. I've thrown myself inside of the internet very young selling, and I love it. If you had watched me on the internet for 12 or 13 years, you may have seen me, I won't say fail on the internet, but I'll say fall forward. Right? I've tried things, I've tested things, and it may not work, and that's okay. I learned from it, and I want you to embrace that mindset too. And I want to invite you today, if that's you, if you have a drawing to learn closer with me and my team, Design Make Sell might be a great option for you, which is awesome. And you can get started today for as low as $115.88. That is for your first month payment when you use the coupon code at DMS. Karen, the make section is available right now. Go check it out. Woohoo! Love it. Now, tip number 3 to sell easily. Remember, we're working on a few things today. We're uncovering a lot. Like we're unlayering professional crafts. And tip number 3 is something I want you to consider. Tip number 3, would you consider bulk orders? If you want to sell professional crafts and you want to get bulk orders and you want to get them easily, would you consider that? How does that make you feel? What does that look like, right? So if you would consider bulk orders today, that could be a way that you can easily sell more and make more because you're doing repetition at that point. If you want to say sublimation t-shirts, if you want to make a school's t-shirts, right? Anything like that, just allowing yourself to think through the opportunity of doing bulk orders could be game changer for you because you go from someone saying, oh, I'm only going to do 3 or 4 shirts, like that's not a lot, it really wouldn't be worth it for me to only make $100 making 3 or 4 shirts, like that doesn't seem worth it. What would you do if you were considering bulk orders? And it's just the thought. So if you add in bulk orders, then you're like, oh, well, I can make 20 shirts and make $400 or $500. That really entices me because I could do 1 order a month and I've made my craft budget, stuff like that. So consider doing larger bulk orders for other businesses, nonprofits, et cetera, because then you get to focus on what you're best at. You spend less time communicating with 20 customers. You have 1 to do 20 shirts. So Sherry says, bulk orders sound so scary, just getting the large amount completed in a timely manner. Sherry, if you can do it 1 time, you can do it 10 times. If you can do it 10 times, you can do it 20 times. It's all about the process. And what I love is guess what? We've took all the scariness out of it. Inside the make section, we talk about how to facilitate bulk orders. We teach you the workflow, we teach you the easiest way, and it is so good. With accepting bulk orders on t-shirts, would it be bad to offer a discount? No, I personally think if someone's ordering bulk, they should get a discount. Right off the top of my head, I would imagine a 10 to 15% off discount would not be unreasonable for a bulk order. But again, I want you to price from a place of that would empower you and that would motivate you. That's as simple as I can break down my pricing, is that it needs to motivate you. I'll have a whole tangent on pricing if you all would like me to talk about it. At the end, someone remind me. So tip number 4, it's very similar to everyone's scared of bulk orders, okay? Well, number 4, and I want you to write this one down. This is like your thought. If I could give you all one thought today, if I could give you one thought that was like, I need to really think about this. Because I assume if you're here, you love learning with me, you want to sell your crafts more, anything like that. This is for even people that are not actually go sell their crafts, believe it or not. Actually, this is probably for people. This is for anybody that wants to sell their crafts. What is your unfair advantage? Meaning, what can you leverage that you already from your past to give you an unfair advantage today? For example, I'm a real estate investor. I've been investing for 2 years. If I was looking at my unfair advantage, would you say my unfair advantage in the world is crafting and growing a craft business that I have 12 years experience, or would you say it's real estate, where I've only been investing 2 years? I don't have near as much knowledge and in history in real estate as I do in crafting and in craft business and working with consumers and things like that. So my unfair advantage is 12 years teaching a Cricut machine, 12 years in craft. So for you, what is your unfair advantage when it comes to selling your crafts? Is it that you can take bulk orders because you have more space, right? Like if you have more space, then you have more room to do things others cannot. If you have an unfair advantage that you're a hand lettering artist, then oh my gosh, let's use it, right? Like what is your unfair advantage? Because whatever that may be is the secret to your success. The reason our membership site grew so rapidly was my unfair advantage of the market. It was that I have been in crafting and used a Cricut since 2010. I know what the ideal, customer struggles with. I know what I struggled with back then. I know the flaws, right? If someone says, I want to recreate this community, they're going to have a different, upside, right? Like they're going to have something they specialize in, and they can't replicate my unfair advantage. So it's very important for you to understand what your unfair advantage to the marketplace is. If you're a seamstress, you know way more than I do, so you need to leverage that in your business. Look into that. My unfair advantage would be computer skills. That's amazing. You can customize things, you can design things, you can maybe sell more online than others. Yay, love it, love it, love it. Kennedy, yes, if you have sold before, if you've had a sales job, maybe your unfair advantage is sales. You know how to. It's really fun. Patty says, one of my unfair advantages is I'm patient. Oh, I love that. See, all of these are so good. Keep this going. Keep putting your unfair advantages in the comment because I want to break these down. So for Patty, she says patience. So for her, I would say, oh my gosh, you need to work with customers because you're patient. She would be a great candidate for custom orders. I love that. So good. Tina says, I'm a perfectionist and I never think it's good enough yet. So for Tina, I would say you would actually do well with like higher end, more complicated projects, right? Because she is focused in the details. I love that. Sophia says, I'm a nurse, not sure what my unfair advantage is. Sophia, if you're a nurse, you know what a nurse likes. So, for example, for me, it would be like, can you design amazing lanyards? There's so many nurses you could sell lanyards to. Resin lanyards are so big. What other items could you market to nurses? Let's take your knowledge of a nurse and apply it to the crafting. I don't know all the things that registered or nurses want. Like, are there sayings that they like? Anything like that. You have an unfair advantage. It's just about breaking it down. Teaching. If you are a teacher and you love teaching, how can you teach people how to craft, right? Like I have a job crafting and teaching people. And let me tell you, my unfair advantage has never been I am the best crafter. Can we talk about that for a second? I am not the best crafter. Do you actually want to know one of my thoughts about being an educator? I think the reason why I excel teaching is because I'm not a great crafter. So I have amazingly talented people on my team. My wife, Alicia, Lauren, those girls, unbelievable. I have to dive into their ideas and dissect it. And if I get overwhelmed, that's a really big indicator that you're going to be overwhelmed. So I have to safeguard you as the consumer. And that's why I think I do a great job crafting and teaching it, because if I can do it, I feel like you can do it really well. I'm very detail oriented. This could be my unfair advantage. Exactly. Yay. I had someone ask me for a bulk order of memorial t-shirts. She needed them in a week. She had 50 to 60 done. I turned her down because I didn't think I could get them done. Sonia, that is totally fine. Let's realize that if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you don't have to do it. No one's demanding that, right? For me, number one, I would have said there would have been a rush order fee. And that would have been a flat fee, a percentage, whatever you want. And you'd have to understand that it would be a lot of work if you wanted that. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to have enough abundance to not have to say yes to every little thing. And I'm really proud of you, and I want to honor that. So yes, I love that. That's so funny. I just commented on your Facebook about wanting a Cricut because I have a scan and cut, but money was tight right now. Then I go to YouTube and see you're talking about making money. Ella, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you want a Cricut, okay, so Ella's here. She wants a Cricut, but she doesn't have money. It's tight. If you already have a brother scan and cut, what should Ella do? Ella's unfair advantage is that she has a brother scan and cut, but she wants a Cricut. Well, right now, a Cricut Maker 3 is on sale for $379. Ella needs to make $379 with her brother scan and cut. So let's say she's going to do orders at $25. She needs 16 orders. Ella, what can you sell from your brother scan and cut for $25, whatever, right? Like, that's how you're going to get your Cricut. Let's let your machine you have, your unfair advantage, make you money to upgrade your machine, because let's face it, a Cricut is better than a brother scan and cut when it comes to all the projects I make here on the channel. So that's a very broad topic. Whoop whoop, the advantage of having your own business. Do what you can, don't do what you don't feel like doing. Woohoo! Yes, get one off the Facebook Marketplace. That's so good. Even cheaper. Love it, love it, love it, love it. You guys are awesome. What a great group today. All right, so I love the unfair advantage. Let me know if you want me to do like a whole video about an unfair advantage. I feel like there's more to talk about. I heard that from a marketing genius named Alex Hormozy. He's really cool. Not my idea, his idea. I've been using it a lot in my own business and thinking. All right, number 5 right here. Y'all, talk about wanting to do custom orders. You talk about it all the time. You want to do custom work. You want to do high end, but you're not making it easy to get the order. So in Design Make Sell's new make section, we talk about accepting custom orders easily. At any time of the day or not, I should be able to find you on social media. I should be able to go there, and I should be able to take and book a custom order. Can I go to one of your websites or one of your Facebook pages or one of your Instagrams and place a custom order right now without messaging you? If you want to make professional crafts easier, then we need to make it easier to receive orders. So that could be a link to your Etsy shop with a custom craft area available, right? That could be an order form. That could be your Shopify store. Remember, inside Design Make Sell, I'll teach you how to set up a custom Shopify store and customize it. It's very fun. Shopify now has a 90-day trial, which is amazing. A new make section or an updated make section. This is a brand new make section. It is super, super fun. So I'm seeing 2 people say, no, I do not have custom order forms or anywhere on my social media. Go into the make section of Design Make Sell and see how Alicia teaches and shows you how to have custom orders available, because you want to make it easier. Donna says, you make me want to sell. I think y'all, if you knew how fun it was to sell, everybody would sell. Like, I love selling. I love crafting. I love the audience. I love the service. And it's so fun. Well, do you mean a link tree from Instagram? Yes, you can have a link tree going to your special order form or your Etsy shop with the custom orders, anything like that. It is available. Now, that is number 5. So to recap, confidence is number 1 and it's key. Number 2, complete your projects all the way through so you believe in them and that they're amazing. Step number 3 or tip would be consider bulk orders so you do less and make more. Tip number 4, leverage that unfair advantage, which we all have because we all have life experience. We all have amazing careers and it's so much fun. And number 5, accept custom orders easily. If you want to make it easier, automation and processes will help remove you from the business, which will allow you to make more and touch more and make it a lot easier. How long will the Design Make Sell special going to last? Oh, that's such a great question. So we only have limited supply of the workbooks. Now, If you want the workbooks, this is a huge, like well over $50 value of us printing these, shipping these to you. If you want these, you need to go and sign up today. There's 2 ways to do it. You can do a pay in full with the coupon code DMS, or you can start your payment plan. There's 3 payments when it comes to the payment plan. You'll pay $115 today. You'll pay $165, $165. The payments work today's payment, 30 days from now, 60 days from now. In 60 days, you'll have your entire tuition paid for Design Make Sell. You'll get all the new updates. You'll get all of that. It's a beautiful. I want to be able to sell. I'm just worried I won't have nice projects. If you're in Design Make Sell, we will help you work through that thought, and we would love, love, love to help you if you're not already. Oh yes, love, love, love the unfair advantage section. Yay, I love it. I have to figure out how to channel my strengths into my business better. Woohoo, that'll be a great thing. Again, I said just take that question, like what's my unfair advantage? Think about that all week. Think about that every single day this week and just start journaling about it, asking yourself, like expanding on it. Oh, I love it. In my previous job as a quality specialist was learning, that's so fun. So yes, quality assurance would be great to apply into a business. So yay, so good. All right, now, I promised you all a lot of stories at the end. The first thing I want to talk about, and this is a kind of a bonus. So I want to talk to you all about pricing. And the reason why is because I went to, I saw a colleague posting about pricing, and I usually don't look at any competitor or any colleague's content, but in this case I did just to see if there was anything new. And yes, the coupon code does work for payment plan or lump sum. So either way you want to go, it is available today. I am shipping workbooks out to both bunches. And after I tell this story, I'm going to share with you inside the program for those of you with questions. So here's what I wanted to share. The suggestion they made was to take the supply of your cost of supply down to like the pennies of your tape, right? It was very detailed, was their suggestion. And then they wanted to give yourself an hourly rate to make the project. And their suggestion was fairly low on what to price it, right? And then they added markup. So it was a 3-step, pretty detailed exercise, and I got overwhelmed. I sat there and was like, okay, this would take extra, like so much more time than I feel like it would be worth, because there's so many steps to that training that would just really allow for failure, in my opinion. So what I want to tell you about pricing, because I know we have some new friends here, I know we'll have friends watching. Step number 1, if you're brand new to selling, I want you to price it at something that will motivate you to get up right now and go do it. Whatever that price is, price it. Make sure you're not losing money, obviously, don't lose money. Add money in for yourself, right? Like you have to have that. Step number 2, if you're really ready to get serious, if you're really ready to grow, in Design Make Sell, I teach a very simplified pricing formula, and I'll give you the briefing right now, but you'll want to watch the training to really understand. It's the cost of supply, right? That's step number 1, figure out your cost. Don't worry about the tape. Don't worry about all these other small things. Take it serious, like just the cost to make that one project, whether you have the supply on hand or you have to buy it, just find the price, okay? Don't worry about the inch of tape. If it's under, here's my thought. If it's under $1 or 50 cents, just estimate, like don't spend a lot of time on this. This is not the goal, is to spend a lot of time. So cost of supplies. Then I want you to take how long it takes to make it, say 1 hour, times your desired hourly rate, okay? So that could be $20 to start, but you can go up on that. As you perfect your craft, your time may go down. Isn't that interesting? As you perfect your craft, your time may go down, which means your hourly rate can actually go up. Because what I think about is if you were having a surgery done, would you want to pay $10,000 to the best? Or would you, pay less money for someone that's only done it once, right? Like you obviously want to pay for the best job. So as you look at yourself as a surgeon, you're going to be quicker, better, but your price may be increased. So be willing to adapt and shift your pricing. What you charge today is not what you're committed to for 2 or 3 years from now, which I'm super excited about. So yay, I love it. So we do have training for almost everything I've talked about today inside Design Make Sell, and that's why I want to take you over here and show you Design Make Sell. So right here, right now, you can see inside the little, this is like your course portal. So how you find your course portal, if you're brand new to Makers Gonna Learn, after you join, which you can join right here, click the link down below, and what you're going to do is you're going to open that link and you are going to be able to see that Design Make Sell has 2 options, pay in full, payment plan. You could click pay in full, use the coupon code, finish registration, and then you'll go to the course area. Do not forget to utilize this coupon code DMS at the coupon area, and then once you apply it, you'll see you get to access the course. So that's super fun. If you are on this site and you can't find it, it is under courses, so click that button. This is the portal. So you get an intro, you can do all the design course. We have a little checkbox area once you've watched it. But what I want to show you all now is the new make section. So here's make. So you'd start with how to know your projects are ready to sell. It's the first training. And then you would watch the training. You can download the printable. This is something you can look at online, or you can print this out. So there's questions. What does it mean to make a high quality product? Have you ever received a product from someone or business you were disappointed in? Consider, why were you disappointed and how do you feel it could have been better? Was it shipping time? Was it delivery? Was it the quality? Was it the customer service? What products are you using to make your crafts? Consider, are you skimping on quality, right? Like, these are all questions you need to think about. And don't be scared to ask people when they're eyeing on what they're eyeing on Etsy in relation to the crafts. So asking people what they're looking at, what inspires them to buy today. All of this will help you, and again, the training is so good. So you go through this program, you get all of these trainings. It does look overwhelming, but we recommend that you spend 20 minutes a day. Grab, the course 20 minutes a day. You get to work with me. You get the full workbooks mailed to you for sell and design, and then the make section's brand new, and you get the different worksheets. So the worksheets will adapt and as the program grows. So we're super, super awesome. We're so excited. So yeah, she'll teach you how to take negative feedback and make a positive impact, which I love. Alicia also goes over creating mock-ups to attract your customers. She goes over staying on top of trends, holidays, and customer demands. She teaches you how to save time with custom orders, how to find your workflow with mass production, and how to sell high profit margin products. So all of those are super, super important, and you really want to consider what you need to do to be able to sell your crafts better and make more money. So we're super excited. Now, do you all have any questions? Let me know. What about deposits for orders? Yeah, if you're doing a custom order, I would request 40 to 50% down. I know Alicia says you need to pay for the full order ahead of time before she will create the product, which is super, super exciting. So yay, oh my goodness. Let me know if you have any questions. Tanner, please add a video on the unfair advantage to your to-do list. Okay, I could do that. I actually have guys, I'm like on a personal development journey right now, and I want you all to be a part of it. Like, this is so fun. So your unfair advantage. I love that. I love that you all also love learning about the unfair advantage, because I think it's really interesting. Like, the reason you shouldn't look at people as competitors and you should only compete with yourself is because each of us have, we each have an unfair advantage to the market. If I came to your business, I would have something to bring. If you came to my business, you would have something to bring. How do you generate customers? I'm on 2 different platforms and don't know what else to do. So I say if you need to get orders in, I would look to your local first as you get local orders and just put yourself out there. Remind people that you take orders, that you do crafts. That's number 1, and that will drive a lot of business if you do it right. Number 2, I like to scale my business with Etsy, so allowing my location not to limit how many orders I take. And it's so much fun. When does the Design Make Sale end? So the $50 off goes until Black Friday. If you want the free printed and shipped workbooks sooner rather than later, we have emails going out for the next 2 or 3 days to like over 100,000 people, so they may get taken. That's why the YouTube channel gets to know first. So go run and join before we sell out. But I did tell my team to let me know if they do sell out on the live, but as of right now, there is availability. So yay, love that. Now, getting some good questions. This may not be appropriate, but what kind of hoodie do you have on, if you don't mind me asking? I feel like the Lord wanted me to talk about the hoodie today. This hoodie is a Buck Mason hoodie. It's a very nice brand, but why it's so special to me, not only is it soft, it's as amazing as it looks. If it looks amazing, I think it does. This is the hoodie I went and picked up our foster twins at the hospital back in February, and I put it on the other day, and I really just don't want to take it off. Like, it's so special to me. I'll be holding my little boys, and then I'll be like, you're not a baby anymore, like you're a big baby. So yeah, this is a Buck Mason hoodie. I bought it last year, I think, so it's awesome. But yeah, thanks for the question. Thoughts on Etsy versus Shopify versus own website? Carrie, I recommend people start on Etsy, and then as you grow your business, add a Shopify account, and that Shopify account is your own website. So then your Etsy prices will increase, and your everyday best value price will be on your own site hosted on Shopify. How can you find a fulfillment center to help in your business? Sue, great question. There's different ones out there. If I was to do fulfillment today, I would probably go to Amazon fulfillment, just because I don't have a lot of knowledge about it, and to see if they could help me and sell on there. Unfair advantage explained. Yes, I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh, I lost it. Okay. You are awesome. I'm definitely going to join Design Make Sale. You make it simple and encourage us so much. Yay, go grab it. Get in there. I want to welcome you. Love it. It looks comfortable. The hoodie is amazing. Aw, how old are all your foster children? So we don't give like specific ages, but we have, well, I'll tell you, one's 9, one's 7, and the 2 twins are almost 9 months. So woohoo! Love it, love it, love it. Aw, Tanner, do you think you would add SEO marketing for different platforms? So Christina, here's the cool thing. SEO, search engine optimization, is the same for Etsy as it is YouTube, as it is for blogging, etc., etc. Google is going to look at any page of the internet, and they're going to assess the description, and they're going to read the first 100 to 150 words. So inside Design Make Sell, let's pop out my workbook, and if you join today, I'll mail you one. So what I love is that if you look over here, so if we go to, let me show you let me find where I'm trying to guide you. I talk about how to create an Etsy account and build your shop page. In, I believe, that exact training, I go into what it's like to write titles and descriptions for SEO. And I know Christina, she's been in the program, she's awesome. What I want to invite you to do, Christina, is to read some of our YouTube descriptions or some of our blog articles and see how we tie in the title with the description and how all of those terms work together. But it's very similar to what I encourage you and teach you to do about writing that description on Etsy. because you're wanting to use terms that your customer would be searching for. And one thing that I want to encourage you to do, remember we all have unfair advantages. I have an unfair advantage in SEO. I've been doing it since 2014. And I had this blog and this website, very successful at the time, about teen crafts. So I was a teenager making teen crafts for dorms, rooms, things like that. Come to find out, through market research and analysis, there was not as many teens looking for teen crafts as there were crafts for teens. The reason why? There were more parents, educators, family members looking for crafts for teens rather than teens looking for crafts. So what did that allow Courtney and I to do to pivot our business? We started tailoring our SEO content to be about how to make people or how to serve people and teach them what to do with their teenager rather than talking just to teen crafts. Because more people were searching, like literally it was 5 to 10 times more people saying crafts for teens rather than teen crafts. Is that weird? So you really want to think about what are people actually typing when they are looking. That's a great tip when it comes to SEO. What payment method, POS system are best to use? Square, Clove. I use Stripe. PayPal's great. Square's great. All of them almost have the same thing. Yay! Love it, love it, love it. You all are awesome. So good. The books are amazing. Yes. And if you, Cindy, when are the workbooks coming out? Email hi@makersgonnalearn.com and they'll let you know if yours has went out or, oh, she's already got you. She's already got you taken care of in the comments. That's awesome. Well, y'all, it is so good. I do want to let you all know the time is coming to an end. It's been an amazing hour. We crushed it. Do you all feel like we crushed it? Like, we have a lot to digest. So if you are joining Design Excel today, go ahead, join. I want to give you a big warm welcome. Get plugged in, start taking the training. When you go pro, the workbooks are going to be sent to you. You got your $50 off. And here's the deal. You're getting a private Facebook group. So go over there, join the group, and it's so, so much fun. So yay! I often fall asleep listening to Tanner and Howie. You are so awesome. You all are so fun. Guys, I love what we get to do here. So, woohoo! Great idea. I'll have to practice writing terms my customers would use. I've used Answer the Public, and it helps me a lot, but I feel like I'm missing the mark. Christina, if you're feeling like missing the mark, I would do kind of what I did, which is go and see the search volume. So you need to look at it on the Google Keyword Planner on Google AdWords. Google Keyword Planner on AdWords. Yay, Jackie! Woohoo! Love it. Yes, yes, yes. You guys are awesome. Ooh, you guys are rocking it. Well, guys, thank you so much. Alicia and Lauren will be with you tomorrow. Tuesday is my designated meeting day. So I spend Tuesdays meeting with vendors, meeting with people, things like that. If you run your own business, it's really nice to have one designated day for meetings. So it is super fun. And yes, if you signed up before and you have it in your course library, Trisha, you can email customer support hi@makersgonnalearn.com for that and see. Yay, love it. You guys are awesome, 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 awesome. Design Excel is one of the best thorough courses I've ever used. I've loved it. Great reference as I go through setting up my business. You're awesome. Thank you so much. So, so fun. Well, if you guys need anything, customer care is ready to serve you. hi@makersgonnalearn.com. And it's so good. So Google did change their analytics, but I don't think they took away the keyword planner. Did they remove the Google Keyword Planner? Let me look. Keyword Planner, yep, you can still use this tool free. And yes, so definitely, as of right now on Google Help Center, you can use that. So let me just double check it's there. Now y'all got me second guessing. Because it can be kind of expensive to see what the true terms are, but I believe it's still there. So love it. Thanks. You guys are awesome. Yes, so much fun. Well, guys, thank you so much. I hope you all have an amazing day, And we'll see you back here real soon. Bye, guys.